started. So are we gonna do this?
Yep.
You gonna?
Yes, I'm not gonna take a nap. Okay.
So let's do.
Is it going? Okay.
Let's pop the chat out. Cause
it says live stream offline.
no, it isn't. Now it's starting.
There. Sweet.
I'm having technical difficulties popping the chat out.
No, you're not. You're just being stupid. Whoa, that was the first time I called you stupid.
Whoa. Whoa.
You're so rebellious, like Megan saying a swear word. Alright, while you're doing that, I guess I'm gonna explain what this is about, if you can't read the description or anything. So basically, I stole Megan's computer. Actually, this is all thanks to Void, because his Steam thing is Gilgamesh from, like, the Fate series, right? And so I stole Megan's computer to look up stuff, and then we eventually just got to looking up anime stuff, so...
And the thing what I'm supposed to do, and she has this doc full of...
random pictures,
random animes, yeah, and I'm supposed to go off of what this is about and say what's happening in the basic plot of it.
So, the first one and, this one are both from the same one, and I made them as conflicting and as not about the actual plot as possible, so...
I'm gonna put these beside each other so that I can work better in my situation.
You're really not good at drawing images.
I'm not.
There we go. Okay.
So this is the same one?
Yep. If you want, I can give you the name of it, too.
No.
You want to try and guess the name?
No. I'll guess it after.
Mm-hmm.
So, let me think. Okay. So that girl works for the FBI.
Oh god, this is worse than I thought.
And that guy is actually the son of that guy who was in a UFO accident and his mind was taken over by aliens. And
so are you saying that girl right there is the alien?
No. He's just hovering. And that is that guy's love interest. And she is her soul is breaking.
I can't even remember if that was her love interest.
And they're falling apart because and he does a super badass backflip on his chair, which is also a jetpack.
On his chair?
On his chair, which
without
is a jetpack.
Getting up?
Yes.
Hold up. Where do you think they are right now?
They're in a school.
Do you think this one is that the top one is in a school too?
No, they're at the mall doing some shopping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Oh, no. Those two are gay.
Okay. What about these two other ones in the back?
Preethi, what do you mean? They don't matter. They're not major characters. You really want me to...
No, I don't want you to.
They never say anything about them in the anime. There's this whole other subplot with these two, though. They're very in-depth characters.
I'm telling you right now, this is like a 12-episode
and that
show.
That one is that one's hairdresser. And she dyes her hair pink.
Mm-hmm.
But she's actually has blonde hair.
Okay, so hold up. So in the series, who do you think the main characters are? Do you think the main character
is the main character? No, wait. Sorry. I'm sorry. That one. See right there? Right there. That's him. That's the main character.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And what's this main character's name?
Also, she broke her Nintendo Switch, so now she only
the show
has
was made in like 2008.
No, and then she only has a Pokédex.
Could you say that one more time?
She broke her Nintendo Switch, and now she only has a Pokédex.
So can they time travel?
Yes.
Okay, so who do you think the main character is?
I already told you. That one. The one one.
Okay.
No.
No, but what's his name? What's his name?
Frederick Alberstein of
The fourth?
Zootopia, the 29th.
Okay.
But he
what
goes
do you,
by.
What do you think
But
the
he
show
goes
is
by.
called?
He goes by. But he goes by F8. He goes by Faz 27. No, it's XX Faz.
29, you mean?
No, XX Faz 27 XX.
What do you think the show is called? I'll give you one hint.
No. No eyes.
Because no one in this has eyes?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, you're right. Except for those two.
That's why.
Oh my god, I make the worst.
Wait, no. Wait, I take everything back.
Megan?
It's a very, very complex plot about in the future there's an apocalypse where there's a disease that causes everyone's eyelids to heal over, and so no one can see, and it's really infectious. So when you go to sleep, the skin heals over your eyes, and these two are the only remaining survivors of this plague, and they can't see, so it leads to people getting in car accidents because they still need to go to work because they want to keep the economy going. So they're losing their eyes, and this guy. He got into a little problem. He tried to keep himself awake.
He tried
to keep himself awake by putting the steamer.
You need to use the mouse. They can't see your fingers.
He tried to keep himself awake, but the plague has grown aware of its surroundings, and therefore it
Who else is on the dock?
It's the stream that's on the dock.
Oh.
But it's the plague had grown aware of its surroundings and it couldn't take it. So this is in the first the pilot episode where it talks about the beginnings, because he was a scientist trying to understand the plague. And no, and so then the plague could and he almost found a cure, but then the plague killed him before he could publish his cures.
Loud? Are you done?
And there's also a Pokédex.
Is the show still called No Eyes?
No. It's called Moist.
So can I tell you what the show
Yeah.
is actually? Okay, but first I have one final image to show you from the show. Can they still see this?
Yeah.
Who? You can't read that.
He was already blind, so when it happened, he was not affected. But he just thinks a bandana looks cooler.
You want me to tell you what the show is actually about?
Yeah.
Hold up, look away for a second. I'm gonna make sure that my story is up. Okay, it was 13 episodes, not 12.
I need to see if the stream has any participants.
Alright, so if you actually want to see Angel Beats, I suggest that you mute the stream right now.
Oh, actually, I almost watched that on Netflix at one point. And then my mom told me no.
What the heck was that on Netflix?
Because I was like 8 and I was like, oh, it's pretty colors.
Why is it not letting me actually click on this? There we go. Okay. Okay. You want me to give you a summary?
Sure.
Okay. So the show's called Angel Beats, right?
Mm-hmm.
So given the title, what do you think the show's about?
Some pretty intense angel rappers.
Okay.
Because God gets bored sometimes.
Okay, so basically, these teenagers have died, but they have to come to terms with like their life and how they died because they die in really traumatic ways.
Like their eyes getting still shut.
No, like dying in like a train crash and then surviving for 5 days and then dying right before survivors come because of internal bleeding. But it's also a really funny show. But anyway, so the protagonist...
Wow, that sounds really funny.
I don't like you. But we don't know this from the beginning. We just know that they're dead. We don't know how they died. But it gets really sad. Stop tickling me. No! No! Stop! No! Okay, please stop.
Bow down to me, mortal.
Okay, just
stop! Bow to me!
I'm gonna go tell your parents.
Bow to me, mortal. If you tell my parents I will tickle you in your sleep at like 1 in the morning.
I think I care.
You do care though.
We're still streaming. Okay, so basically they're in this like limbo sort of place.
Emma's here.
And I don't care. So
I noticed you some.
Okay. So
Yosemite National Park.
It's so you want to actually see the video that that the dude flying into the ceiling is from?
Sure.
It's extremely ridiculous. So they try and distract the whole class, but stuff happens.
You have to play that over again. The Pokédex.
And so that's like the really sad ending song. See, this is what I mean by the show being really funny.
Yeah.
Because before it gets serious, it's actually really hilarious. And this happened multiple times. You aren't laughing, you have to laugh. It's funny. And then the same dude goes flying.
Is that the Chewbacca noise?
It sounds like it. So that's what that image is from. And then, so that's what this image is from. And then this image is, so it turns out that that after this guy died, so this guy, it's not been completely 100% proven, but this is supposed to be like the main character, and this is supposed to be like the love interest, right?
Yeah.
Like reincarnated or whatever. So this thing was, so they had to accept like their death or whatever and move on. So, or like get rid of like their final wishes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So he died, right?
Mm-hmm.
And after he died because of internal bleeding, so he was an organ donor, right? So
Yeah.
she got his heart, and she wanted to thank him. So that was what she needed to move on. And what was even his, I don't know, but whatever. So it ends up with, like, a really heartbreaking scene because he wants her to stay, and then she's like, thanks for the heart, okay, bye! And then he's just like, no! Aww. Yeah, but it's really, really sad, especially because you don't see it coming, and it's also really sad because the ending song the whole time, after each of the characters, like, has her final wishes, like, answered, and then they get reincarnated, they disappear from the ending song, and eventually it's just the song playing with no one there. Yeah. But yeah, the no eyes thing is good too.
Better. That's
Obviously.
a really bad plot.
Alright. What, the actual plot? Oh, and there's this whole thing about how she can play the piano and stuff. It's the piano doesn't even have anything to do with it.
Is it bad that I thought the one thing was from Your Lie in April? Like, it kind of looks like that dude. Like, what the fuck?
The what?
The one douche.
The what? Which dude does that?
No, it looks like him.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Who? Which one? The dude flying into the ceiling?
He looks like the dude that plays piano, yeah.
He does not look like Ari Makose.
He does!
Are you going insane?
He wears the white shirt and I couldn't see if he was wearing glasses or not.
But he doesn't have bright blue hair.
It didn't look blue in that. It looked gray.
Fine, whatever. Okay, next image.
We have a suggestion for an anime.
Okay, what is it? You know, that's actually a pretty good decision, but first... But I don't even know what Durarara is about. Alright. So this one... So a little bit of background on this one. Made in, like, 90s.
Wait, I think I'm gonna actually take the serious guess.
Okay. Just so you know, I've fangirled a lot about this one.
And isn't this like the one that you said it was like what would actually happen if you put like a 12-year-old in a robot and said save the world?
14, but yes.
14. That's what you told me.
Yep.
Yeah. There was like a whole bunch of anxiety and stuff.
Okay, who do you think each of the characters is, and describe like their personalities and... Okay, which one do you think is the main character? Well, they're kind of all main characters. Which one do you think is the main character?
That dude.
I actually haven't gotten far enough into the series, but
You know, these were bad decisions.
Can we go back to the images? Megan, if I knew how you could actually do the thing, how the heck do you... There, that's how.
How to do the thing? It's a lot simpler than you think it is.
Megan,
I need to do something.
Just don't smack me in the face, please. Ow! No! Ow, Megan! Ow! Why? No! Ow, Megan! I'm in such pain! No! My face! I feel like Squidward when he got his face smashed in the door.
Help us stop Preethi Abuse 2017.
Can we go back to the images? Megan?
No, just give me one moment.
What are you doing, Megan? Can we go back to the...
No!
Why? Are we just gonna play this in the background?
If you
Yeah.
write anything
Okay.
on your computer, you need to get Grammarly.
I write pretty much
I write pretty much. Okay. This makes it better.
Okay, should we just this?
I already know what it is.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh wait, hold up. Some of the other ones are also from the show, so I'll bring them up.
It's 9/11.
What? Oh, okay. I don't like you. Oh, that was bad. Control Z. Is that the one that brings it back up? This is very slow. I think there's another one that I put up.
We're just casually waiting for this to work.
Okay, so there's 3 images for this one. Alright. So this is the first.
Okay.
This is the second. And this is the third. Alright.
Can you give me a moment to think about it?
Yep.
Okay.
This is an anime that's currently going on this season. It's based off a very popular manga that's like a bestseller right now, and I love it, and I've read every single chapter that's out right now. Yeah. Do you want the title or anything? Nope.
I figured it all out.
Mm-hmm.
So this takes place a good 40, good like 150 years after the events of Harry Potter take place, and Dumbledore is reincarnated into this thing, and his phoenix is still alive, and this is like a wizard person.
His
and
phoenix is still alive anyway. When did his phoenix ever die?
Yeah, no. I said because he can't die. He just keeps saying, yeah. So she but the wizarding school is like crumbled and stuff. So she
Instead, they're in this random dude's house.
No. They're study buddies. They're study buddies.
Dumbledore.
And yes, this girl here, because she is the last living descendant. No, she's the last living descendant of the Weasley family, and the only major character that's still alive.
I'm done with you.
But so Dumbledore has to take.
Okay, what about the last one?
Great
What
interest.
about the last one?
She just must take great interest towards her, but she doesn't actually want to be a wizard. Instead, she ditches school for this other bad boy.
Oh God, call me. Are you down?
Yes.
Alright, so this is called The Ancient Magus Bride. Okay? So, this is the same person as this.
Mm-hmm.
So she uses like a magical staff thing to turn to a phoenix and fly over. Or no, wait, that might just be... Never mind, that's not her. That's a bird from a cage that he owns. I think that's an actual phoenix. So this is Elias. And he's like a demon dude. And that's the major love interest, but trust me, it's not weird. It's a good show. But, so she sort of, she's about to kill herself, and then, like, she gets, like, sold. Not really, but kind of. To Elias, right?
Oh God, Void, no.
Oh, alright, so, Chisei, this girl, she's special, and she has, like, this sort of, she's a Slay Vega, or Slay,
She's a slave?
Slay
She's
Vega.
a slave?
No. So basically, she can, use lots and lots of magic, but she also has a very, very short lifespan.
Aww.
So a lot of the series is her.
They're drinking her own blood.
That's tea.
You just broke my pinky finger.
Yes. So most. What are you stop? So most of the series is.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Your parents are so confused. Okay, will you stop that? No!
Preethi is quite ticklish, apparently.
Are you done? Okay. Are you done now?
Yeah.
Is this just a thing that happens every half hour? Okay. Where were we? So, most of the series is spent trying to find a way to make her lifespan. That's your own fault! To make Chisei's lifespan longer, right?
Yeah. I like my idea better.
This is her familiar,
The edgy bad boy.
who's also a dog.
Real.
He's a church grim, so he protects graves, but he decides. But he's a dude. So, and they're like siblings, okay? They're like siblings. And his name is Ruth. And it's cool, okay?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Who the heck?
I think she's like a.
This song is cool. So, see, that's when he first, like, becomes her familiar and, like, protects her from stuff. And there's all that stuff, and it's cute.
Aww. So it really is the plot of Harry Potter. You can't say that does not matches up so well.
Okay, so it's called The Ancient Magus Bride, and it's really good. Can you take this next one seriously? Actually, which one is the next one? What is the next one? It's impossible to take this next one seriously. Okay. There you go.
Is that all I get?
Yep. You know, I could have given you a really helpful one that would have actually helped you understand, but this is one that I fangirled about before, so if I gave you too much detail, you'd be able to figure out what it was. So instead, I'm giving you the most cryptic, humorous situations, like long-running jokes that eventually turns into a plot point. What's the chat saying? So, almost dying. So, Megan's taking a long time to think. Hold up, can I at least tell you the genre, please? It's a science fiction story. You just nod like, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense for this image. Science fiction, it screams aliens and crap. So, Emma.
So, I can figure out what's happening in this situation. So, I can see from the skull in her hair that...
That's not a skull.
It is a skull.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It is the skull in her hair that she is dead, and they're trying to...
The frick did Emma just say?
She tried to bring them back to life, and the thing was they messed up, and they made it a girl, and they're very, very... He's very, very sad that he's a girl now. He's premenstrual.
Excuse
and so he's very sad, so he's crying. You can't copy and paste it from there.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the heck Emma has just said. Wow, Emma, you're like blocking our stream. You're hindering.
We could
our
time
stream.
her out.
Okay, fine. I don't even know the plot of Durarara. Is that a quote from Durarara? Or is that like an edgy thing?
Why is Void being edgy?
Okay, give me the thing for a second. I have to look up a picture from Durarara because Emma won't shut up.
Oh yeah, Eliza's not Megan now. Did Void leave us?
Alright, do this one really fast.
Really fast?
Yep. See, I'm not even all that sure what this is about. I kind of get what's happening.
Catwoman and Rich White Boy get ready to do a very serious rap battle against another team.
Alright. It's actually, I believe that this cat lady person is trying to find her head because it was stolen or something, so she kind of wants to kill that person that stole it. Or something like that. And there's people and crap.
He did it!
I think they're actually supposed to be like rivals or something. So main character moves to a place so this character moves to a city to attend a school with his childhood friend. And they explore the streets. And then they run into the Black Rider, the cat person. So she's looking for a stolen head while working as an underworld courier. So the narrative follows all the characters equally. So it's like Bakano, but different.
Oh.
So it's action and stuff. Apparently it's really good. It's on Netflix, I believe.
Oh. Okay, so I have a vote for the viewers on the stream.
There's 2.
Yes, for the 2 viewers on the stream.
No.
I would like to ask, would you enjoy it if we
Where'd the Google Doc go?
Would you prefer it if we streamed our reaction to the Dark Crystal?
Okay, are you done with this one?
Yes.
So this is from Steins Gate. Does that name ring a bell?
It rings a bell. I don't know if I can tell you the plot.
Time travel? No? Okay.
No.
So, this is, like, my favorite anime, because everything clicks at the end. So, it's about this dude named Okabe Rintaro, who sees this person get murdered, and that causes them to switch to a different timeline, where she's actually alive, and so he has to get back to the original timeline and stuff, and they build a time machine, and all this crap happens, and his friend keeps dying, so he wants to get back to the regular timeline. But if he does that, then that means that the person that he saw get killed at the very beginning of the series before the timeline switched, that means that she would be dead, and we can't have that because the girl that died in one timeline is his love interest in another, but also the one that dies in the timeline when the girl who's supposed to be dead is alive. That's his childhood friend, so it's either childhood friend dead or love interest dead, but then they end up saving them both.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah. And there's a new series coming out called Steins Gate Zero, where, so basically, if they didn't, because of, like, the butterfly effect, if they did something one way, it would have ended to, like, World War III, because of, like, some plane part or whatever that caused a fire or something. I don't even remember. But basically, it's, like, the story of what happens to the bad timeline. Alright, this... it's Gintama. It's ending soon. Yep.
Persona feels bitter about being discriminated towards normal humans.
Okay. It's about a group of samurai. 7 Deadly Sins, Nanatsu no Taizai. It's on Netflix. Netflix original.
Really, the art is pretty. This dude, there's this universe thing. There's, like, 7 deadly sins are, like, people and stuff. The dude falls in love with them, then he gets, like, possessed by the devil, because...
You're not actually too far off, but you're kind of far off, but it's closer than all your other guesses for the other series. Okay, so this dude is, like, part of the demon clan or something. I haven't been that caught up with the manga. You remember that time over the summer when I read, like, 500 chapters of one manga?
Mm-hmm.
That was this one. So, basically, these two are the same people. So, he got a curse, I believe, that he would always fall in love with, like, the reincarnation of this girl named Liz, right? But when she found out about the curse, she's destined to die in, like, 4 days. Yeah. So,
he can't tell her about the curse.
Yeah, but, I mean, later in the series, she actually finds out, so now that's something. But
she died?
The arc is going on right now. So, she's gonna die, but maybe not. And then there's this whole other arc going on with this other character and another character named Elaine. And, so basically, so these are all the 7 deadly sins because of something that they did. So it's like a whole group of these 7 people, or species, or whatever. And they were once hired by the king, but then the king died and the blame was put on the 7 deadly sins by the corrupt government and everything. So then they had to disband. And then, so she sets out on a search to find the 7 deadly sins. And that happens fairly quick, and then, like, they're trying to do all this stuff, right? It's a really interesting show. A lot of action, fun. I picked this one purely because it's hilarious.
You, wearing 2 pairs of high heels at once. Me.
So, it's like a sort of love story. And, So she's always like making like practical jokes out of him, and his goal is to like make her feel embarrassed just once. So it's like a gag comic, and they do end up married. So,
Aww.
alright.
When that one photographer dude from Pokemon gets an arc.
What?
Do you remember that episode?
Yes, but what? Okay. What does the chat say? Okay. You want me to explain this?
Sure.
Alright.
Wait, should we ask Void to give?
That would take way too long.
Void, what anime should we look up for me to do?
Oh, I thought you meant Void to comment on all these. Okay.
Yeah. Void is a weeb.
Yeah, name an anime we should do. You want me to give a summary for this?
Sure.
One? So, this dude used to be a high schooler.
Fat. I read it as Fat Zero, but it's Fate Zero.
Obviously, I knew that this was coming. Okay, you have to look away in case some of these screenshots are a little gory.
So I have to look away.
No, just
Scarred.
mostly just because I want to pick a good one.
Okay.
I'm trying to find a good image. Fate.
Apparently the audio is messed up.
Here. So I'm not doing Fate Zero, I'm doing Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works.
Wait, so I think we want to take down. Apparently this is the last thing. Let's turn this down a lot. Maybe I should have checked this. There. Does that make it a little bit better? There. Does that make it a little bit better? My voice sounds so weird. Is that what my voice sounds like? Ew.
It's a nice voice.
Ew.
Does my voice sound okay?
Your voice is fine. My voice sounds so weird. Is that what my voice sounds like? Anyway.
What do you think this one is about?
Should I take it seriously?
Yep. I could look up other screenshots too.
Can I look at multiple pictures?
Yep.
They're elemental people and stuff. And they're trying to save the world from this other dude that wants to destroy those people with the powers because they feel that they're dangerous and stuff. I feel like that's a lot of every other anime except for this.
I mean, so I haven't seen this in so long. So basically, there's like a thing for like the Holy Grail type of thing. So okay. Here,
Wait, did I show you this?
Yes, you showed me that. All right. Here, read this. So there's a lot of different series, and they're all based off of like light novels, or no, not visual novels, which are kind of like
The story
games.
of Fate Zero takes place 10 years prior to the events of stay night, dealing with the evidence of the Fourth Holy Grail War in Frawwell City Fryuki City. The Holy Grail War is a contest founded by Ainsburg, Mato,
Tosaka,
and Tosaka families centuries ago, in which 7 mages summoned 7 heroic spirits to compete and obtain the power of the Holy Grail, which grants a wish to each member of the winning duo. After 3 inconclusive wars of the Holy Grail, the 4th war commences. The Ainsburn family is determined to
achieve success after the 3 consecutive failures, no matter the cost. As a result, they have elected to bring the hated magus killer, Katsuyuki Eri.
Kurshi in the ranks, despite his methods and reputation as a skilled mercenary and hitman who employs whatever he can use to accomplish his goals. Though Karatsugu
Stop it.
Carrot Zerbert.
You know what? I'm sleeping in this bed purely to annoy you, and I'm going to sleep like Joan.
Carrot Zugu.
What was
that? Was my phone number.
Wait.
That was the DVD.
Oh, the case. Okay. I was so concerned. I don't like it. I was so concerned.
Oh my god! Don't do that!
What?
Don't do that or you'll have to face my wrath. No. Please don't. Beg for mercy. No. You won't beg for mercy. Are you gonna beg for mercy?
No.
Beg for mercy! Oh, you really think I can't get away from this?
No!
I said beg!
No. I'm going to kick you off this bed.
No, you won't. Big.
Please
Beg.
stop.
Big.
Doesn't this count?
Big.
Please end Preethi's suffering.
Okay. Carrot Zerber had what? I'm not abusive, you are.
Okay.
Carrot Zerbert is my favorite character.
I think he ends up dying. Okay. You're right in there. So, a lot of cool fights. A lot of disgusting deaths. Okay, and I actually want you to be serious about this one. So this is a movie based off of a very popular story from this is a different show. But so this is a very popular movie.
But it's not a good resolution. Can you give me a better resolution
Yes.
picture?
I can give you many pictures actually. Drama slash romance. Nothing ever happens. These are all kind of like the same image. Here. Here, just go through them all.
That was what I was doing.
No, you just think by image by image.
I know the X's have to mean something.
That's a different show.
Now, I know I'm gonna be wrong, but I'm gonna go with this.
Now we're getting to the memes.
But people who don't like him have an X over his face, and he's trying to, like, stuff things.
Rethink the X's. Rather than people that don't like him.
He doesn't like?
Yeah, it's kind of like people he thinks are annoying, or people that he thinks just like outsiders. People he's annoyed by, people that are rude to him, people...
I was close.
Yeah.
Your reaction was like...
Oh, sorry. But that's not the main point in the story. So what do you think the relationship between him and her are?
She likes him, but someone else likes him. Like, she likes him, but someone else likes her. And she likes that person back.
Not really. So...
I tried.
No, you're actually not too far off. Here, let me get rid of the screenshot and just let you look at just trailer images, I guess. So the title translates to a silent voice.
Is she a mute? Oh! Wait! Wait. Shoot, I think I might have... I don't remember how or when. Wasn't he, like, a bully or something? And she was someone he bullied. And he felt bad at one point.
So...
And then they started to become friends and stuff.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah.
I don't know. Wait, did you tell me that or did someone else? How did I... Oh! Someone I was watching said it was good.
Yeah. So basically, there's a... that was all triggered from a silent voice. Alright. So that was pretty spot on. So this kid, when he was in elementary school, this girl transferred to his school, right?
Yeah.
And so he bullied her a lot, and she was still very nice and wanted to be friends until eventually, like, he was really mean to her, and so the teacher tried to confront him and his whole gang of friends for it, but his friends turned the blame on him, and then he started getting bullied too, which only made him start hating her more. But then later, when he's in high school, he really wants to be friends with her because he feels, like, awful. So there's this thing, and this one really irritating scene, because, so she's deaf, right? So she can't talk very well, like, her pronunciation is slightly off. So when you tell someone you like them in Japanese, it sounds almost like the word for moon, right? So she tells him that she likes him, and he thinks that she's talking about the moon, and I'm just like, But it's a really, really sweet movie. Here, let me look up the...
Kawaii.
I don't like you.
Kawaii.
Yeah, so he's guilty and he just doesn't like people. So he sort of wants to reconcile. So stuff happens and...
I have heard of almost all of these. That's the thing, even though I don't watch anime.
Alright, now this is one of my favorite animes of all time. So it's called Fruits Basket, right?
Yeah.
So this and that are from the same one. You know, I'm gonna look at more of these. No, don't look it up on YouTube. There we go.
Wait.
Megan. What happened to all the other blankets? Just kind of push.
They're down there. You probably should pull them up. Because you're a good friend like that.
Am I the only one that sees all the irony in that?
I'm still letting you sleep under the covers. I'm petting Preethi. Preethi is kind of good friend. She's kind of nice, I guess.
Yep, that's settled it.
What? What'd you say?
I'm definitely seeing Kira being the most annoying person ever.
Oh my God.
Not letting go of your arm.
Not being annoying, that's just being kind of clingy.
Exactly.
So are you trying to be annoying, or?
I'm trying to be clingy. Which is therefore annoying.
Almost all my friends are clingy, though. Did we not have this conversation about Emma yet? Shoot, I didn't mean to click that. No!
Hiding paradise.
Frick! No!
I'm gonna end up like sleeping on you in the middle of the night. Warm.
Be glad Joan is not here right now. Yeah.
And for that conversation in French class.
Yeah.
We're still streaming, aren't we?
Yeah. I'm doing a little bit of an art piece right now with my interpretation of the anime. Put a little bit of red in it, and when I'm done, it will look very fabulous. You messed me up! I need to give it eyelashes. So I think I've completed my art piece. I don't feel it when you blink, and it feels very strange. So here's my interpretation of anime. Are you actually gonna go to sleep? It's only 10.
I hate you. You're very hard to annoy.
I am. Is that a bad trait? Bad trait.
How clingy do you have to be?
It was clingy.
Says the stream's still going.
Yeah, no, I had to fix that. There we go, fixed it. It's better! There we go, that looks like a good plot.
Okay, so basically, you want me to summarize it now?
Sure.
So there's this whole cast of characters with tragic backstories, and there's the family called the Soma family, right?
Oui.
And if they're hugged by a person of the opposite gender, then they turn into an animal of the Chinese zodiac. Yes, odd.
What if they're gay?
Doesn't matter.
Then they can be in a relationship perfectly fine if they're gay.
Yes.
But none of them are gay, are they?
Alright, so the main character's mom dies in a car crash, and she's supposed to stay with her grandfather, but she doesn't want to bother anyone, and her grandfather's house has to go under renovations, and so she decides to live in a tent, and so she finds a house, and so she eventually moves into that house with, I don't like it.
The things I had the urge to click.
And so she eventually figures out about the whole secret. I used to love that show.
I like the fact that there's so much of guys. They don't even have enough people.
I love this.
Wait, I'm watching the whole thing and I'm gonna turn it up. They don't even have enough people. I think this is a joke, right?
Yeah. No, duh. The whole opening is a meme at this point.
Oh.
The whole anime is a meme.
There aren't enough people.
Oh, they definitely don't have enough people for this, because that's like the whole cast.
They just have 3 guys though, anyway. I mean,
We should do that one for you to guess what it's about.
sure.
What do you think it's about?
What?
What do you think it's about?
School.
What do you think it's about?
School.
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing, actually.
School.
No, honestly, it's just about like, the daily life of these 4 girls. That's about it. Inception.
I think that's great. Anyway, I'm gonna stop doing that then.
Alright, do this one.
It looks like Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Except for edgy.
Yep.
And those look like spines. She's like possessed by a demon and she kills everyone she loves and stuff. Yeah.
Who do you think that is?
That? What? This?
Mm-hmm. Does it look familiar?
Not really.
This is the background of my email. That character.
I thought it was blue.
It is.
Why is it purple?
It's not.
In that it is.
'Cause it's called tinting. Okay? See? See?
Ooh, pretty. Does she die?
They all die.
Oh.
But it's hard to explain.
We should end this one and play. We should play a different thing. We should play the Alkinator or something. Remember when that was a thing?
should we make, guys?
We should start a different stream then.
Why? There's only one person on the stream. It doesn't even matter.
Void is gone, actually.
There's literally no one on the stream. What's the point of even having this thing?
So, for it to be child filter friendly, you have to, like... I'm gonna say... I'm 400. Wait, no, wait.
Wait, Megan?
What?
Do you dare me to just roll off the bed onto the mattress?
It's really fun, actually. Do you want to see...
You dare me to?
This is my age.
Just put an 8.
No. Do you get it?
No.
You'll get it in a while. I just realized what I said. There's actual lore of the story of the Alchinator.
How am I supposed to roll off?
Are you afraid?
Yes, I'm afraid.
Do you know a song I've had stuck in my head for a while and I can't help?
What? Oh, jeez, you're right.
And
what happens if you just go completely limp and you fall? That's way too scary. I was going to go and get my pillow.
I've had this stuck in my head.
What?
This. I'm gonna play it while I'm doing the Alchinator.
How do you add an L? There's no L.
Alchinator.
My grandpops was a man of respect, had to sweat just to cash checks, working from sunrise to set. Every day get challenged, no trades or talents, barely scraped by, he felt fake.
Is your character real? I'm gonna do you. Is your character from a Japanese anime? Probably. Yeah, my character's a girl. Is your character a Pokemon?
How do you know I'm a girl, Megan?
Probably. Is your...
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does your character stink? Yes.
My mom thinks I do.
People noticed he was acting berserk. Granny got a call saying he was absent from work, and that was the first. She ran to the pastor at church to ask him what was up with this disastrous curse. But that was the worst.
Listen to the lyrics of this. Go back. I'm gonna play this again, but I want you to listen to it. It's actually interesting. Listen, it's interesting. Is your character rubber? No. Is your character a star? No. Is your character have a human soul? Probably. Is your yes.
What did it say?
Is your character alive? Wait, no. A guy who plays randomly. I think of a guy who plays randomly. No. I'm gonna try to play you again. Are you gonna listen to the lyrics? But it's interesting.
People noticed he was acting berserk. Granny got a call saying he was absent from work, and that was the first. She ran to the pastor at church to ask him what was up with this disastrous curse. But that was the worst. He came back 3 days after, no money in his wallet and his shirt on backwards. He stumbled and walked up, but he called out for his daughter right before he
What should I do?
Me.
I don't want to do it.
Let him know that his granddad loved him. By the time he's grown, he should have seen his song go down into his dome. He'll never ever walk to the train tracks alone. With that, he backed up, reached in for his jacket, told him not to act up and cracked up laughing. After all that happened, he left never to be seen. 15 years later, when my mother had me, her dad lived a life people can't understand. Went from a family man to rambling man, gambling man to all ends of the candle. Folded his hand in, it was too hot to handle.
There's a pause. Did it just say, is it a girl?
When I was a top, I'm done drop tables and stories to warn me of the dangers that were laying before me. To keep it interesting, she would hide the lesson to guide my direction, provide the right message. In time, I developed a sense of her embellishments, and I was rebellious against what she was telling me. When I was a teen, I pretended that my demons were friends. I defended the place, yo, and that was the case. Slurred speech dripping off of my face. The world creeped as I slipped to the awfulest place you could imagine. Not the average things you see on acid. My granddad bloody hovering on a speaker cabinet, laughing in a raspy tone. Covered in maggots, a snack on his mask to the bone. I couldn't grasp it. Did it double dismount off of the casket?
Oh my god!
It had me wondering what was it my mother said back when I
No.
was younger. It had my brain racked as I stumbled off of the night towards the train tracks.
Yes.
Aww.
Aww.
Do the void.
So there I was,
No.
stalking through the
You
dark
should do void.
No, I'm
No,
gonna
no,
do
no.
an actual character.
No, I'm gonna do. Can I do it, please? No, it's my turn. You just did one.
But you made me do it.
I did.
Wake me up when you're despite my demeanor, the nights seem more serene than a morphine fiend in the morgue. It seemed like I lost it. That was when my grandpa's carcass emerged from the dark, gurgling his words of
You should
warning,
watch.
but he couldn't talk. Something about the hurt of sadness. I scurried off. I was on the verge of madness. I raced fast, pacing the landscape was strange, like a plane parallel to this one, but rearranged. Came to a slope that was steep, begging for sleep as I climbed up, taking my focus off of the creeps. But in the foggy distance, I saw a silhouette that got bigger.
No hesitation.
No.
No.
Shiny grin from afar like it was happy. This is what he said as he started to walk past. It's a nice night for a walk. Would you mind if I
You see,
joined you?
he's backup friend.
That's great, because I'm going to. And not to annoy you.
Yeah.
But see,
Thought I
only
was
have to
both
ask,
friend
what a
and
young dude
backup
like you's
friend.
doing
You are.
out
You are. He's back up. He's back up. He's back up.
So maybe you should do the same. I've just been a witness to something sick and sadistic, so twistedly disgusting. You should feel real lucky you missed it. Ooh, easy with the tongue, son. Try to listen carefully. What you seen?
He's back up, Caitlin.
Compared to me, I can show you things to paint all your dreams on it.
He's not a basketball player.
Or I
Sure.
can be the bee in your body, your best friend forever. Two peas in a pod,
Probably.
flocking like birds in a feather. And you
No,
never have a
no.
need to beg, work, or steal. If all this sounds worth
He
it,
doesn't
then
have
let's make a
fame.
deal. All you want in life for the price of your soul.
You could ask for that you can hold. I'll put you in control. Down
Only
these
if you're down the road,
down these train tracks.
Where are we gonna go?
Yes.
Yeah. Wait. No. I want to try again.
That's true. Do the void. Welcome to Nightville.
The clone of Sonic the Hedgehog in it. Yeah.
Ooh, can I play? Is your computer charging?
Yeah. Where's my phone?
I don't.
I hope Wade was there to see that.
You should try and guess what I'm doing while I'm doing it.
Joan. Joan. What is it?
Glow cloud.
Ooh. How should I have known that?
You shouldn't have.
You said to guess while you were...
That doesn't mean you know it.
I want to see if I can get it. Ask my internet friend. Because I don't... they have to have that in the system, don't they?
The computer's so warm. Yes, you are. I'm really glad I didn't choose the word hot. Lift your arm.
You are my sister now. Or like small cat.
Like a small cat?
Yes.
A small cat or small cat?
You are like small cat.
Who's cat?
No, you were like... it's incorrect grammar for you are small.
You're lucky, I'm tired.
What? What?
Have you told Boyd?
Stupid things. Nothing I haven't told you. Like if I think someone's annoying or something, I feel like I need to say it to someone. You know, that sort of thing? But you don't want to be mean. What's that?
Is that the thing that Ron has? Like the whole light thing?
Maybe.
Look at it. Yeah.
Oh. Well, no. No. Yes. Yes. No.
No.
Mm-mm. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No. What?
Nothing.
What?
If you'd said no, I would have been like, but Megan, you're friends.
You have to hate your friends. Bulgari.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
No.
No. Let's just keep going. You are an interesting child. Wait, who should we do now? Wait, do you think you could do a character that's someone else's? Wait, I say no. I'm gonna tell it continue. Yes. No. 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 You know what? Just sure. Who do you want to do?
Oh, I know who I want to do.
I'm doing it for you though.
No.
What?
You've done the last, like, 5.
You sound
That's a Wikipedia article.
exactly. Do you want to stop the stream?
Is it even still going?
It's still going.
Then yeah.
See if you can figure out how to do it.
I don't care enough.
Black flame, parallel, this one, rearrange. Came to the slope that was steep, begging for sleep, and in the foggy distance a soft silhouette got big. Rosa saw afar like it was happy. This is what he said as he started to walk past me. It's nice walk. Mind if I join you? Do what you want to do, that's great, because I'm going to, and not to annoy you, but see, I really gotta ask, what a young dude like you's doing out by the track? Saw you looking on a train? Oh man, I can't explain. I've just been minding my own business, so maybe you should do the same. I've just been a witness, something sick, sadistic, something twistedly disgusting. You should feel real lucky you missed it. Easy with the tongue, son. Try to listen carefully. What you've seen is scary, but nothing ain't compared to me. I can show you things to paint all your dreams on. I can make you scream if I wanted. Or I could be the bee in your body, your best friend forever. 2 peas in a pod, flocking like flock like birds on a feather. And you never have a reason to beg, work, or steal. If all it sounds worth it, then let's make a deal. All you want in life for the price of your soul, all the money you could ask for, power that you could hold. I'll put you in control down these train tracks. So where are we gonna go?
There we go. Only took forever. Me too. Who else can we do? I'm trying to think of the most remote character. What? What is that? What? Who's that? Oh, that's from Lucky Star. It was Oh, let's try Terriermon. Is your character real? No. Yes, stands on 2 legs. No. Ever been in a movie? Don't know. An animal? Probably not. Yes.
What?
There we go.
Can I try one? Wait, do you think you could do someone else's character? I'm gonna try to do my character. Oh, Void is back. Frick. Hey, Void. Wait, do you want to end the stream? Do you?
Whatever you want to do.